name is Paige, and I'm 27 years old. My husband Noah is the same age, and we've been married for 2 years. Life has finally settled into a comfortable routine. Since we both work, we agreed early on in our marriage to split the household chores. Noah takes care of the laundry and cleaning the bathroom and kitchen while I handle everything else. Since I work from home, I take on a slightly larger share of the chores, but we've always had a system where whoever is less busy pitches in when needed. It's worked well for us so far. However, lately, Noah has started slacking off on his chores. I've brought it up a few times, but all I get is a repeated, "I'll do it later," and it's clear he's not really listening. One evening after dinner, Noah was lying on the couch, scrolling through his phone. I called out to him, "Hey Noah, is the bath ready?" You see, the bath is part of the water-related chores that Noah is responsible for, including cleaning it and getting it ready, but there was no reply. "Hey, if the bath is ready, I'll go ahead and take it first," I said louder.
Whoa, that was close. Almost lost there.
"Noah, are you listening? Noah! Noah!" I called his name several times, but he didn't respond at all. What was he doing? Playing a mobile game. Lately, he's been completely hooked and totally absorbed in it. Frustrated by his lack of response, I spoke up a bit more firmly. "Hey, playing your game is fine and all, but how about taking a bath first and then enjoying it afterward?" Finally, he turned to look at me, his face annoyed.
I'm at a crucial part right now. Don't bother me.
"Excuse me?"
What do you want?
"I told you, go ahead and take a bath first, then you can play your game as much as you want." Then Noah's expression grew even more annoyed. He sighed dramatically before muttering,
I didn't clean the bath.
"What? Again?"
Well, I'm not in the mood for a shower tonight anyway.
I was stunned. He had all the time in the world to lounge on the couch, but he couldn't be bothered to clean the bath. That was the last straw for me. Trying to keep my cool, I said, "You got off work early today. How is it possible that you didn't even have time to clean the bath?"
It's not like I can help it.
"What do you mean you can't help it?"
I just don't have the time.
"What could you possibly be doing that makes you so short on time?"
Playing games. What, got a problem with that?
I was speechless. Got a problem with that? Are you kidding me? Does he even realize how long it's been since he last cleaned the bath? It's been 3 days now, and I've had to settle for quick showers. On top of that, the toilet has gotten so dirty that I ended up cleaning it earlier today. Not to mention the pile of laundry that I had to wash because it was overflowing. If he was working late or feeling unwell, I could understand, but he came home early today and still had time to sit around playing games. Couldn't he at least handle a chore or two? My frustration with him kept building day by day. When we first got married, it was Noah himself who insisted, "I'll take care of the laundry and the cleaning in the wet areas." He said, "We're both working, so let's do our best to share the responsibilities." But here we are now, and that promise seemed like a distant memory. I knew something had to change, but I couldn't quite figure out how to handle it. A few days later, it happened to be the day I was visiting my mom's house. I thought maybe I'll ask her for advice. She always has good ideas. "So, what is this about needing advice? Something on your mind?" "Well, lately, Noah's been slacking off on his chores. I'm already swamped with work, and now I'm stuck doing the chores he's supposed to be handling too. I'm just exhausted." Oh dear. "Well, listen, Paige, you can't do it all, you know. If you push yourself too hard, you'll just end up burning out. It's okay to cut yourself some slack once in a while. Taking a break now and then won't hurt anything." I know, I want to take a break, but seeing the laundry pile up or the mess around the house makes it hard to relax. I just can't seem to ignore it. "Oh, I wonder where you got that perfectionist streak from." We're definitely mother and daughter, huh? "But seriously, didn't you and Noah tell me when you got married that you'd agreed to divide up the chores? You even made a big deal about explaining how you'd worked it all out. What's changed since then?" That's the thing. Nothing's really changed. Oh, wait a minute. I thought there wasn't anything unusual at first, but then it hit me. Well, come to think of it, Noah's been coming home from work unusually early these days. "Oh, I figured as much." "Wait, you knew that?" "Pretty much. What else?" "Well, once he's home, he just lies on the couch and plays games on his phone all evening long." I see. That explains a lot. Wait, what? You knew that too? More or less. Then with a confident smirk, my mom added, Anyway, Paige, just remember, if you ever need backup, call me. I'll be there. Thanks, Mom. Honestly, just talking to my mom lifted a weight off my chest. Simply sharing my worries with her gave me this incredible sense of relief. I felt lighter, like I'd regained my energy. I even thought, you know what? Maybe I should cut myself some slack too. When I get home, I'll just take a nap or something. Feeling refreshed, I headed back home. But when I walked through the door, there was Noah, already back from work and sprawled on the couch, glued to his phone, playing his game again. The sight alone was irritating enough, but then I noticed everything else. His suit and socks tossed carelessly on the floor, crumbs scattered everywhere from the snacks he was devouring, the fridge door wide open, and the bathroom light left on. I was fuming. The mess, the laziness, everything about the scene just drove me up the wall. That's it. Enough is enough. Tonight, I am finally going to let him have it. With that resolve, I sat down next to Noah. Noah, what are you doing? You came home early again today, didn't you? Have you finished your chores in the bathroom?
Huh? What's with the interrogation as soon as I get home?
Did you clean the bathroom today?
Ugh, what's your problem?
My problem is that you haven't been doing your share of the housework.
Why should I? Got an issue with that?
Yes, I have an issue with that. An issue the size of Mount Everest. And while we're at it, why have you been coming home so early lately?
Because I'm good at my job. My sales numbers are excellent, so I can leave early. I figured out how to work smart, not hard, unlike you, Paige. You're so slow and clumsy. It's no wonder you're always struggling.
What? I stared at him completely dumbfounded. Was this guy serious? Let me remind you, we agreed on dividing housework when we got married. We both work, so it's only fair.
Oh, here we go again. Blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm the one bringing in the money, so who cares? You're living a comfortable life, aren't you? So stop telling me how to live mine.
What? My blood boiled. Was he really using his income as a trump card? As if that made him some kind of king of the household? Making money makes you so great? Newsflash, I work and earn a living too. Of course I'm going to say something. You're the one not keeping up with the responsibilities we agreed on as a couple. I have every right to complain. You've been slacking off way too much with the housework. I work and take care of the house too, you know.
Oh, don't lump me in with you. I work my butt off out there, okay? What you do is just a little hobby. I'm exhausted, so I'm taking a break, all right?
Excuse me? I'm working too, and I'm still making time to do housework.
Oh, that's hilarious.
What's so funny? The argument continued, and Noah, who had been answering with an irritated tone, suddenly burst into laughter. Then he said,
You're always at home. So what's this nonsense about being busy? I'm the one going out and working hard. Stop being so lazy and just do the housework without complaining. I'm the one earning the money here.
What? Why are you saying something like that now? Where had the Noah from the beginning of our marriage gone? Who was this guy in front of me? I didn't marry some outdated jerk. Sure, I work from home, so I'm physically here more often. But that doesn't mean I'm not working. Just like a regular office worker, I spend long hours in front of my computer, fully immersed in my tasks. Once I start a project, I just can't drop it whenever I want. Noah used to understand this. That's why he agreed to split the housework in the first place. So why, 2 years into our marriage, was he suddenly acting like this?
You know what? Maybe I should get a cushy work-from-home job like you. If you can do it, it must be easy. I'd probably crush it without even trying.
Are you serious right now? I work hard too, and I'm earning money just like you. When I said that, Noah suddenly lit up as if he'd just had the greatest idea in the world.
Oh, I've got a great idea.
Huh?
From now on, let's split the housework based on our incomes. Whoever earns less has to take on more housework to make up for it. It's only fair, right? The one pulling in less money should shoulder more responsibility at home. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Excuse me?
I'm saying the person who's not contributing as much financially shouldn't complain and should just handle more of the chores. It's obvious, isn't it? Less economic contribution, more housework. Easy math.
What was he even talking about? I was so shocked I couldn't even muster a response. But then I completely lost it. Fine. I decided to go along with his ridiculous proposal. Are you sure about this? I asked, smiling sweetly, giving him one last chance to back out. After all, I'm generous like that. But Noah, in his arrogance, just laughed.
Sure. Of course I'm sure. But honestly, I don't think you even understand what you're agreeing to. Why are you so happy about this? You're seriously clueless, aren't you?
Oh, bless his deluded little heart. He had no idea. The one who didn't understand was him. Fine then, if he can't grasp what's coming, I'll just have to let reality do the talking. Time to make him take responsibility for his own words. Let's see how smug he is after this. Right then and there, I called my mom, Penny. I needed her to come over immediately because, honestly, this was turning into an emergency, right? After hanging up, I turned to Noah and said, "So, the one who earns less has to do all the housework, right?"
Yep, that's right.
Well then. That's weird. You don't seem to be doing any housework at all, Noah. You came up with this idea, but you're just sitting there playing video games.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, he really doesn't get it, does he? So I grabbed my bank book, opened it up, and showed it to him. Since I'm the one earning more, that means you're responsible for all the housework, right? Look at this. I make $7,600 a month.
What?
My salary is 4 times yours.
What? No, wait. That's a lie. You're bluffing.
It's not a lie. Look closely. Count the number of zeros if you don't believe me, I teased, waving the bank book in front of his face. Noah froze for a few seconds, clearly trying to process what he was seeing. Then, right at that moment, the doorbell rang. When I opened the door, there stood my mom, Penny. "You little jerk!"
Ah! What's happening?
Noah stammered, practically on the verge of tears. Caught completely off guard by my mom's sudden yelling, he turned to me, desperate for help.
Paige, why is your mom here?
But there was no way I was going to bail him out now, not when it was time for him to face reality. No mercy. Seems like you know a lot about me.
What do you mean? What do you know?
Noah?
Ah!
You didn't think I knew anything, did you? I hear you don't do any housework. Yeah, that's right. He doesn't.
Wait, Paige!
He says he's too busy working hard outside, unlike me doing my easy job, right?
Paige!
Oh? He said the one who doesn't earn should do more of the housework, right?
No, that's not exactly what I meant.
Really? You were pretty confident about that, huh? Noah, with a pale face, is struggling to come to terms with the reality, but let's see how he handles this. Oh, of course, it's my mom's doing the final push. Who are you playing smartphone games with?
Well, that's...
It's a woman, isn't it? A married one. You've been meeting up with her, haven't you? Oh, I see. You've really messed up, haven't you? You've been using the company car for your dates, too, haven't you? And embezzling expenses? Coming home early because you're having an affair with that housewife, doing work hours, and going straight home after. Oh my, you're going to get sued, aren't you?
How do you know all this?
Who do you think I am? The president of your company? Well, he used to be my underling back in the day.
No, that's impossible. This sounds like something out of a comic.
Though he was at the bottom of the ranks, he worked hard, so I helped him out a little. When he started his company, I took him around, introduced him to people. When I showed him the results of the investigation I did on you, he turned bright red with anger. You're done for. Upon hearing that, Noah turned pale and began begging us, bowing deeply.
I'm so sorry. I promise I'll never do it again.
Looks like he finally understood the situation. Then, sniffling, he said to me,
Paige, I was wrong, but you won't abandon me, right?
What an idiot. You think it's too late to beg now? I have long since had enough of him. Huh? No way. I'm done being married to someone like you.
What? Why?
If you get it, then just get out. Don't ever show your face in front of me or Paige again. Got it? Don't forget, I've got Paige's back. go, Mom Penny. You're a lifesaver. Noah was dragged by the neck by my mom and thrown out the door. We could hear him crying for a while, but eventually it quieted down. I guess he gave up and left. After that, the divorce with Noah was finalized. Of course, I also sued Noah and the woman he was having an affair with over the phone game. I drained them for every penny. It seems that the woman also got divorced, and now she's living day to day, working in some shady night job while being threatened by debt collectors. Noah wasn't any better off. He was divorced by his family, sued by his company, and after spending some time in police custody, he started a new life working at a factory far away, constantly fearing the debt collectors, just focusing on repaying his debts. As for me, work is going great, and I made a nice profit from the settlement, so I'm planning to invite the whole Panic family on a trip. I'm thinking about going to Colorado and Utah for now. Oh, and by the way, a huge box of buns was sent to my parents' house from the company president, and my mom was absolutely delighted. She's really grateful, especially since he not only helped her with the company's startup, but also tipped her off about the embezzlement. The president brags about having someone powerful behind him to everyone. He's been telling everyone that he's got my mom backing him up. When she's got your back, you've got nothing to fear.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!